this is Mato. Welcome to my online chess lecture. In this video I will show you a game between Magnus Carlsen and Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. This is a game from the Norway Chess Blitz tournament 2019. Magnus Carlsen had white pieces and he started with e4. Lagrave played c5, the Sicilian Defense. Knight to f3, the standard move, d6, and now b4, the wing gambit, deflecting the pawn, which is fighting for the d4 square. Carlsen wants to avoid main lines of the Sicilian Defense and surprise his opponent in the opening. C takes on b4, d4, black to move. In this position, black can play many different moves, like g6, e6, d5, bishop to g4, knight to c6, or knight to f6, which is the most played move, and the move played in the game, attacking the pawn on e4, defending, and now e5, white to move. Carlsen played a3, and this is a new move. Let's take it back. There was a game in 2001 between Wokac and Stochek. D takes on e5 was played. Black captured on e5. After knight captured on e5, black played bishop to c5. Black got a better position out of the opening, but the game ended in a draw. Back to our game. a3. Carlsen got what he wanted. Position never seen before. E takes on d4. Knight takes on d4. B takes on a3. Carlsen castled kingside. Bishop to e7. Bishop takes on a3. Lagrave castled kingside too. Knight to c3. Knight to c6. Knight takes on c6. B takes on c6. f4. Lagrave played d5. Lagrave is playing his opening very well. White to move. e5 was played. If e takes on d5, then e takes on d5, and after bishop takes on e7, queen takes on e7, black is better. Back to our game. e5, attacking the defender of the h7 pawn and gaining the space on the board. Bishop takes on a3, rook takes on a3, black to move. Queen to b6 check was played. Knight to g4 is a pretty good move, and if now queen to e1, then queen to e7 attacking the rook and intending f6. Back to our game. Queen to b6 check, king to h1, knight to g4, queen to e1, queen to c5 attacking the rook, rook to b3, f5, h3 kicking the knight back, knight to h6, let's take it back. If knight to e3, one line goes like this. Knight to a4 attacking the queen, and after queen to d4, rook to b4. You can see how black would have to spend more time finding the best move. Back to our game. Knight to h6 was played. Knight to a4, queen to e7. Black is a pawn up, but Carlsen played so many good moves in a row, and he is now standing better. Black's position is cramped. Queen to c3, queen to c7, knight to c5, knight to f7, white to move. Carlsen played e6, not the strongest move. Rook to a1 should have been considered. Back to our game. e6, like I said, not the strongest move. This is giving up the control of the d6 square. However, this is a blitz game, and this move is putting pressure on black. In blitz game, people can easily make mistake under pressure. Also note how black light square bishop can get in the game. The game continued. Knight to d6, queen to e5, pinning the knight, queen to e7, rook from f to b1, knight to e4. Rook to e8 should have been considered. Knight to e4, bishop takes on e4, f takes on e4, white to move. Rook to b8 was played. The strongest move in this position is rook to g3. And after king to h8, f5. White is standing better. The knight on c5 is not for free, is it? Back to our game. Rook to b8. Rook takes on b8. Rook takes on b8. Rook to e8. f5. This move has a tiny downside. What is it? What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Lagrave played queen takes knight. Carlsen dropped a piece. Or maybe he set up a trap for Lagrave. Let's see. Queen to c7, intending rook takes bishop. How would you defend the bishop? The bishop is also pinned. Lagrave played queen to f8. Queen takes on c6. Black to move. This is another very interesting moment of the game. What would you do in this position if you had black pieces? Lagrave played this very cool move. Bishop to d7. The bishop finally moved, and this is a winning move. Queen takes on d7. Rook takes rook. And now the passed pawn is the only hope for Carlsen. e7, queen to e8, queen takes on d5 check, king to h8, queen to e5. Let's take it back. If queen takes on e4, then queen to f7, and after say queen to e3, rook to e8, queen takes pawn on a7, queen takes on e7, and white can resign. Back to our game. Queen to e5, eyeing the rook, and also intending f6 in some variations. So queen to f7 doesn't work. Lagrave played rook to b6, removing the target and preventing f6. Queen takes on e4. Black played a move and white resigned. What would you do? Lagrave played rook to f6. Carlsen resigned. For the entertainment purpose, I will show you just one line. King to h2. Rook to f7. Queen to d4. Rook takes on e7. f6. Queen to b8 check. King to g1. Queen to e5. Queen to d8 check. Rook to e8. F takes on g7 check. King to g8. Queen to d3. Queen to e3 check. Queen takes queen. Rook takes queen. And I guess we can stop here. Lagrave put a mighty fight against the world champion. What do you think of this game? And that is all. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I wish you good luck with your chess, and bye for now.